Hello, colleagues. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Joao Felix, as Barca are reportedly very close to completing the capture of the Atletico Madrid winger. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Eric Garcia as the Barcelona 10 million rated defender wanted by AS Roma and Fiorentina. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. A late report from Fabrizio Romano last night has revealed that Ansu Fati could be soon heading to Brighton and Wolf Albion on a loan deal, and the departure of the 20-year-old La Masia prodigy could pave the way for Barcelona to bring in one more player this summer, with all eyes on Joao Felix. According to Alex Pintanel, Barcelona are on the verge of completing a deal to sign Joao Felix this week. This comes on the back of speculation linking Fati to an imminent move to Brighton, which in turn could free up some financial fair play margin for Barcelona. It was earlier reported that in order to sign Joao Felix, Barca had to offload one of their attackers. Abde Ezzazzouli seemed the likeliest candidate, but it appears Fati is now set to leave the club. The addition of Joao Felix could boost Barcelona's ranks in the offensive unit, which has otherwise had to deal with the exit of Ousmane Dembele. Xavi, for his part, was not completely sure of signing Felix and had preferred signing his compatriot Bernardo Silva. But the Portuguese international was too expensive for Barcelona, while the player himself ended up penning a new contract extension at Manchester City. Barcelona, therefore, are left with no choice but to go after Joao Felix, who is coming on the back of a dismal loan spell at Chelsea during the second half of last season. The report claims that a three-way agreement between Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Felix is very close to being completed. George Mendes and Deco have been key to unlocking this operation, although the Catalans must resolve their pending financial fair play issues for the deal to go through without any hiccups. The former Benfica prodigy has significant experience in La Liga and is capable of operating in a variety of roles in the final third, which could bode well for Xavi. If Joao Felix can improve his defensive work rate, he could prove to be an asset for Barcelona this season. Of course, Joao Felix looks set to join Barca from all indications. When we got the report of Ansu Fati heading to Brighton some 2 nights ago, I think it was now easier for any of us to start thinking the possibility of Joao Felix joining. Ansu Fati, after a sensational loan move away from Barca, financial fair play automatically have to be freed because of Ansu Fati's departure, which would therefore enable Barcelona to have some leeway in terms of signing a new player or maybe registering new signings too. Joao Felix have been linked with Barca for quite a long time now after his statements 2 months ago about his desire to one day play for Barca. It's a dream for him, and that have made the player wait for Barca. as Barca have been showing interest as well. Of course, as we head towards the end of the window, Barcelona are in a hurry to get the deal done, most especially after Fati have left, paving the way to have some space on the wage bill to bring in a new player. But honestly, it's not going to be easy as what most of us saying. Of course, going for Joao Felix will be a loan move, not a permanent for starters. But the loan fee and his salary is not going to be cheap because Atletico reportedly want Barca to be the one to pay 100% of the player's salary, which can also be a huge factor. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Despite Xavi Hernandez and the Barca coaching staff being determined to retain Eric Garcia in the squad, speculations over the player's future continue to do the rounds. The 22-year-old centre-back will not play regularly at Barca this season, and as such has informed Xavi he wants to leave on loan, with the La Liga club Girona emerging as his favoured destination. While Girona remain keen on signing the Spanish international, it appears that more suitors are popping up for him in the final days of the window. Indeed, as per Alfredo Martinez of Sport, Serie A duo AS Roma and Fiorentina are interested in signing Garcia on loan from Barcelona. The 22-year-old has had it easy since returning to his boyhood club from Man City in 2021. Garcia's game time has drastically reduced over the past 18 months or so under the tutelage of Xavi, and it makes sense for him to move away temporarily so that he can play regularly. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.